I'm Michael T, and welcome back to my Magical Kids Club. We're here in the art train on our summer tour 1992 with Miss Julie, and she's going to tell us a little bit about this special window here with my favorite mouse, Mickey.
Mickey Mouse.
Tell us a little about that.
Mickey Mouse is very, very old. He's like 60 years old, around in there somewhere.
Wow, is that older than you guys?
Yeah,
right, that's for sure.
Well, Mickey doesn't look the same today as he used to when he first came out 60 years ago. There's an original Mickey hanging up there. Can you guys think of some things that are different about now than when he was when he first came out?
What's different?
Looking at it?
His eyes, yeah.
He's got different eyes. What else?
Ears, good.
His ears are more round now, right?
Yeah.
And what else?
Yeah.
Yeah, Trey? He's better looking too, yeah? Yeah, Jimmy? His shoes are different.
Yeah.
One of the most obvious things is look at how many fingers he's got on his hands. He's got 5 hands. He's got human hands right now, and he's changed over time. He only has 3 fingers now.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that's right.
So does anybody have any idea why he changed so much? Any clue? Well, I know. Good thing I know, huh?
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
He changed so when Walt Disney drew him, he could draw him faster. So they took things off of him and put things on him to make him draw faster. So he's real easy to draw now.
Oh, that's why.
That's why. Serious.
Oh, my goodness.
Some other neat things about Mickey Mouse is there's a Mickey Mouse watch right there. A lot of people have Mickey Mouse watches off and on. Well, when that Mickey Mouse watch first came out, it came out in 1932, which is what? During the Depression, right?
Yeah.
Well, that watch came out, and it sold 11,000 watches in one store in one day when it first came out. And it saved the Ingersoll Company from bankruptcy when it came out.
Wow.
During the Depression.
Yeah.
So we owe Mickey a lot.
We do, don't we?
We
You
do.
like Mickey? Yeah. Well, let's find out a little bit about this rocking horse.
This rocking horse is an old rocking horse, and it's from 1850. So that's a long time ago, right?
Yeah.
And this is the way some rocking horses looked back then. You can see some differences between the way he looks and the way some rocking horses that you would buy now look, right?
But they still sort of look the same, don't they?
They have a lot of things alike about them, too. What do you think his tail is? That's some real horsehair, isn't it? They put some real horsehair on his tail. Some other neat things about this window is this wagon here was a handmade wagon. They didn't have toys a long time ago that were manufactured, so they had to hand make some of them. And this is a pretty nice handmade wagon, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Miss Julie, what do we have back there in those crazy windows you were telling me about?
Well, back there in the shopping windows are different toys from different eras, and they have the same kind of toys in each window from its own era. And the point is to look at and see how the toy has changed over time and how it reflects what the people were going through at the time when the toy came out. Now, some of the most interesting things are, you can look in this 1890s window. Now, looking at this window, what do you think living in the 1890s was like? We have over here some church games, an old maid game, and a doll. What did looking at some of these things make you think living in the 1890s was like? Boring?
Boring. What?
Well, that's very descriptive. That's
They played
right.
a lot of games, though, right?
They played games.
Yeah, they
but
sure did.
One thing about the 1890s was on Sundays, they were very strictly religious back then. So you weren't allowed to play with toys and games on Sunday. So they came out with church games. So you have a church card game and a church building block set there. And that's what you were allowed to play with on Sunday. Another interesting thing is this doll. When you look at this doll from 1899, it's from France. We did not have manufactured dolls at that time in the United States. So all the none.
None
They're
at all?
all handmade.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
Okay.
So any dolls that were manufactured came from either France or Germany. And another thing you'll notice about this doll is there's no skin showing on this doll whatsoever except for on her hands and her face. So that told you a lot about their morals about how they dress. Yeah. And you compare that doll to this 1960s Chatty Cathy doll. What do you think about the way they dressed in the 1960s? Quite changed. Her underwear is showing. Her underwear is showing. And she needs some braces.
Braces,
She needs braces.
How about over here?
In the 1940s window, you see a game called Salute. Why do you think they had a game called Salute in 1940? Any idea? That was World War II, right?
Right.
And they were promoting patriotism with this game. So these were the games they wanted their kids to play with in the 1940s.
Wow. What are we moving to next?
The next car is car 2.
Car 2. All right. Well, let's give Miss Julie a big thank you. Thank you for taking us through our tour number 1. Let's give her
You're welcome.
Okay? Yeah. So, Miss Julie, we're going to make our way this way, okay? Thanks very much for being on Kids Club with us today.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye, Trey.
Wow. We're in car number 2 here on the art train, and we've got another special artist and guide. What is your name?
My name is Phyllis Martin.
Hi, Miss Phyllis. You going to tell us something about this car?
Oh, sure. This is my favorite car.
Okay, then go ahead. You take it away.
This is the hands-on car. If you notice, if you notice there's Mickey Mouse over here, do you guys remember what he said? Yeah. You know, you gotta sound like Mickey when you do that, you know. Okay. Anyway, we've got some toys over here. This one over here is Pigs in Clover. Now, it's probably years ago a farmer had thought about this, so actually it was made in wood. Now, if you can never imagine putting pigs back to their pen, how hard that would be. So I've got some volunteers here that would probably try and put this in here. Can you do this? You want to do this?
I think you can do it.
Come on. Okay, go. And it's no contest, just have a good time doing it. But can you imagine how hard it is getting all of those pigs in there at the same time? I know, but...
Marbles in containers, right?
Yeah.
Tell us about that World Educator while they were doing that, if you would.
Well, the World Educator came out in 1887. And, yeah, it's pretty old. But actually, this came out before Trivial Pursuit.
I can see that.
Okay, and there are no contests in the game. There's no right, there's no wrong. Everybody just does it to have fun. What you do with this game is that you ask a particular question on one side and find out the letters that you're supposed to look it up on the other side, and gives you numbers, and then that's how you get your answer.
Cool, so it doesn't just ask you a question, it even gives you the answer. I like that better. So let's find out. You guys, how you doing over here? Not too good, huh?
No.
Put those down a second.
Here.
Let's find out what Miss Phyllis has
Here we go.
over here. I'll let you go ahead and take the lead.
Okay, now we got comic quiz over here.
Ooh,
now, does anybody know who the first people that the first cartoon was? First comic strip was Mutt and Jeff. See? That's those. And what do we mean when somebody's a Mutt and Jeff? One's tall and one's short. See, just like those guys in there. See them?
Yeah.
And then we have Popeye. Does anybody know his real name? When he started, he was Harold Ham Gravy.
Who?
Okay, Harold Ham Gravy.
Harold
Actually, it started off where it was olive oil and Bluto and all the people in there, and then they introduced this guy by the name of Harold Ham Gravy, and everybody liked him so much that years later they called it the Popeye instead of Thimble Theater.
We got some other cartoons up here too, don't we?
We sure do. Does anyone know who came first? Was it Superman or Batman? It was Superman.
Ooh.
Superman came first. Yeah. And did you know that Dick Tracy had a name when he first started off in the cartoons? It wasn't Dick Tracy. It was Plainclothes Tracy.
Plainclothes?
Yeah, that's how it first started. Somebody kidnapped his girlfriend. Was it True Blood, I think?
Wow. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And then murdered her dad, and, you know.
Whoa. Well, we got Buck Rogers there, too?
Yeah, Buck Rogers. We
There's
got
a Batman
Dagwood.
car? Oh, cool. That's neat. Well, we need to go a little bit further, but before we do, Miss Phyllis, can we take a break from our sponsor?
You betcha.
Right after these words, we'll be right back with more of our Summer Tour 1992 at the Art Train. So stay tuned.
Glengarry this Sunday for Mud Bog. 1 to 5 o'clock Sunday at the Valley Raceway in Glengarry. Mud Bog. competition open to all two-wheel and four-wheel drive vehicles. Mud Bog, fastest 200 feet. Mud Bog. Take I-81 Exit 5 to Inwood, Route 51 West, to Route 45 West to Glengarry. Follow the signs for Mud Bog. Plenty of fun for the whole family this Sunday at Valley Raceway in Glengarry. Mud Bog.
Without your seatbelt on the trip you get the summertime blues. You better watch it now.
You are America's greatest resource. The force behind the pursuit of freedom. The source and heart of the American dream. The changes you make will affect not only you, but generations to come. So join the campaign to buckle up. That one simple action can protect the greatest resource in America, you. Please, use your safety belt.
From the producers of Married with Children comes the working woman of the 90s.
How come nothing good ever happens to me?
Introducing Rachel Gunn, RN.
Who's who, who's new, and who's gone code blue?
She may be overworked and unappreciated.
You nurses should be commended.
Are you serious?
Of course not. But this summer, she'll be doing things her way. Knowing you people, you'll probably mix me up with somebody else.
Shamu, that's you, right?
It's the series premiere of Rachel Gunn, RN, Sunday, June 28th.
Hi, I'm Michael T., and welcome back to our Magical Kids Club. Today's Summer Tour 1992 from the Art Train. You guys having a good time?
Yeah!
You better believe it. And Miss Phyllis is going to continue on here, telling us a little bit about this car. Keep on. Go ahead.
Well, this car has a lot of toys, and a lot of wind-up toys that we have videos to show you how the toys work. And then over on this side, we have banks.
Ooh.
So,
Some of the kids are
yes,
going to use those,
yes,
huh?
some of the kids could play with those.
Okay, what's behind us here?
What's behind us is we've got a lot of toys of what they used to give us. The little girl side is that side, and the boy side is on this side, basically.
Well, I know a lot of girls that play with this stuff now.
Well, I can use a router without burning wood, so.
Oh, that's pretty good. Well, how about my special kids? Are you going to try those banks? Go ahead, drop your penny in over there. All right, let's see. Put it in the horse's mouth. Yeah, follow the sign. Good.
All right.
Good. Are they doing it right? Yeah, that's great. These are neat banks, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. There's a lot of banks up there that are originals, and then we have some duplicate banks to show people how they work.
What are they made of? These cast iron or
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, they are.
Cast iron.
Yeah.
And they have levers and all that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah, they all do. They're all different ways of putting the money in, not just by putting it in a slot, but by the
Having the animal pick it up
animal
with its
move
mouth.
or the hand move or whatever.
That's great. Miss Phyllis, thank you very much for letting us
you're
be here
welcome.
today with you. Are you guys going to give Miss Phyllis that big kids club thank you? Thank you. And let's give her a big hand, okay? Wow. And we're going to go outside the art train right now, take a look at what it looks like from the outside and see all the flags, and also talk to some award winners. Are you guys ready? Yeah! Thanks, Miss Phyllis.
Well,
you were
thank
wonderful.
you,
Thank
thank you.
Let's make our way out, okay, guys? All right. We'll be back real soon on the outside. Did you guys have a great time? Huh? Man, the art train was absolutely fantastic. We're standing outside the art train now with my kids and with a special guest. Let's find out who she is. Hi, who are you?
Hi, I'm Linda Mueller. I'm the director here with the March of Dimes.
Okay, and you've got some special kids here, don't you?
I certainly do.
And let's find out who they are. But first of all, I'm going to ask you, what did they do special?
Okay, these youngsters took part in the Reading Champions program, which is a program that's sponsored by the March of Dimes, where the children read as many books as they can in a 30-day period, and then they get sponsors for each book read, and that money is donated to the March of Dimes.
Wow, how much money did they get donated?
$1,039 from Tuscarora Elementary School.
Wow, $1,039. That's fantastic.
It is.
Congratulations to
Thank
the
you.
March of Dimes, and thank you for being on Kids Club today. I'm going to find out who these kids are, okay?
Okay.
Thanks, Linda.
Okay.
All right, let's see who this is. Is this my above all winner? Oh, no, this is Sabrina. Okay, here's my above all winner. Hi, who are you?
Becca Hess.
Ooh, well, tell me, Becca, how many books did you read?
I read 88 books.
88 books in 30 days?
Yes.
Wow, that's incredible. There was something special about your reading, too. What did you do special?
I read most of my books to the handicapped kids at our school.
Oh, isn't that beautiful? And you've got a gold medal to show for that, right?
Yes. This is my school that I read 88 books for. This is a school-wide gold medal. And I got this silver medal from yesterday that I got from Martin Luther King Library whenever I went and I was out of the top 25. And this is just for being one of the top 25.
Fantastic. Becca, you're absolutely fantastic. I really mean that. And congratulations. And the special of reading to those special kids, okay? Let's find out who this is beside you. How many books did you read, sir? And you are? Say it loud. Okay, Trey, tell me, how many books did you read?
72 books.
72! That's incredible. Tell me about your medals. The gold was from your class?
Yeah.
Okay, and the silver was from the Martin Luther King Library?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
That's what I'm from now.
And that was great. That's great. Thanks for being on today. And who's this guy beside you?
Kirk Garner.
And Kirk, how many books did you read?
65.
65. Did you enjoy reading them?
Yes.
Are you going to read more?
Next year I will.
Well, how about this summer?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. Hey, kids, give my 3 special kids, special champions of the reading, a big hand, okay? Yeah! All right. Thanks for being on today. And we were at the art train, and you know something? We have lots of things that are art. You saw my teddy bear, and Jason here is holding a toy that's modern. Hold it right there, okay? A toy that's modern, but it looks old. And, you know, part of this show, in fact, all of the art train, is brought to you by the Berkeley County Arts and Humanities Council. It's also brought to you by the Martinsburg-Berkeley County Chamber of Commerce and CSX. Those are the railroad people, and Chatfield Taylor Corporation. They have the Blue Ridge Outlet. They're special people, and we at Kids Club want to give them a special Kids Club thanks. Right, guys? Right. Yeah, so let's give a special thanks to all of them. On 3, 1, 2, 3. Thank you. All right, well, we've had a great time being on today. Well, I had a special trick here that was old. I won't have time to do it, but I'm going to show it to you anyway to show you how I know it's old. Because the Queen of the Beach, well, she wore those special robes way back then. Have we had a great time today, guys? Yeah! You better believe it. This has been Kids Club Summer Tour 1992, coming from the art train. Come on out and see it. It's going to be here all weekend. Bye-bye. Wave bye, guys.